Once again, please make sure your phones are silent. And if you need to talk during the show, please make sure to take it outside. Please enjoy the show. Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a
more
young
than
maiden,
life,
a sad
more
young
than true.
man,
I
a
wish
childless maker,
more than life. I wish
with his
more
wife.
than anything, more than number. The king is giving a festival. More than life. I wish to go to the festival. More than riches. I wish my cow would give us some milk. More than anything.
I wish we had a
I wish to go to the I wish you give us some milk and ham and cheese. I wish.
The poor girl's mother had died.
The King's Festival.
And her father had taken for his new wife, a woman with $2 of her own.
Nevertheless, I still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All very beautiful of face, but violent, lack of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a boy. I wish the house were not a mess. I wish the cows full of milk. I wish the walls were full of milk. You pull the child and push it down the cow like a cow.
Oh, Barbara might be just on the 20s produces milk.
It's a she. How many times was it till the only she's in here though? Why come in, little girl?
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I bet this color was some ashes for you. If you pick them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with
their advice. So be nice, Cinderella, good Cinderella, nice, good, good, nice. What's the good of being good if everyone is kind and you're always left behind? Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good, nice, kind, good, nice.
Not that tight.
Sorry.
Claude.
Because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident, well, at least that's what he believed. He was eager to have a family of his own, and was concerned that all efforts till now had failed.
Oh my God.
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors, you see. Your mother was a child, and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and decided what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddleworts, and lettuces, and all right. But it wasn't white, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. Should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a... But I let him have the rampion, and I'd lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And they'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No, but you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, now that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I'd been more than reasonable. Now we all might live happily ever after. But how was I supposed to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, my mother had warned me when I'd inherited that garden I would be punished if I would ever lose any of the beans. Beans? The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he stole my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang! Crash! And lightning flash. So, well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, unless the big day came and I made my claim, I don't take away the baby they shrieked and screeched, but I did. And I hid it where she'll never be reached. Your father cried and your mother died. And for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree will always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more scenes, and my garden thrives. You should see my nectar fruits. And I'm telling you the same, my tub kings and queens. Don't you never, ever, ever mess around with my greens, especially beans. Yes. No more than 5.5.
House is getting older. Nothing's like chimney stacks. The mice are getting colder. The floor is gone slack. Your buzzer's getting
explain how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow is white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these by the 3rd chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as a child can be. Go to the wood!
Now may I go to the festival?
Festival? Don't dance, don't fool, or what exactly? You'll make us the fool festival. All to find my friends.
The carriage is waiting.
We must be gone.
Good night, Father. I wish.
What are finding Father's lunch, Jerry?
6 beans,
What if they are the...
which just means we'll take them with us.
No, you are not coming.
I know you are fearful of the woods at night.
No. The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell.
No, the spell is on our house. When you
No,
lift
you are
the
not
spell,
coming.
together
That's
the spell
right.
of our house.
What am I to interpret?
You don't remember. The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
Cow is white as milk, the cake is red as blood.
And so the baker reluctantly went up to meet the enchantress's demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go